Hey, what's going on, guys? Back again. Do a little walk around for y'all. So, little catch up time. Sold the 79 Caprice, which was titled La Negra, right? Went ahead, took like half of the money from that, picked up La Otra. So, I mean, there's that, you know. So this is an 84 Caprice. As you can see, it is a 4-door model, not the 2-door. Definitely on juice, you know what I mean, clearly. So this one, slight differences. It's got a 305 instead of the 350, you know. Got a different front end and stuff. Got some pinstripe work done to it. The whole car has been repainted, you know. The spokes, 13s, 1-inch extended front A-arms. It does have the rear arches done, you know what I mean. The top is a vinyl top that's just been painted. I don't know why, but it does have some silver leafing and stuff. I don't know if you guys got a clear shot of the artwork on the trunk. So here we've got the striping, and up here it's got like a girl and like a clown face, and I want to say those are supposed to be like buildings, but it does in fact say La Otra. Got the Ranfla tag on it from the old one. Y'all know what it is. So this one, interior wise, basically stock. Very, very clean. Whole inside is very clean. Does have an aftermarket steering wheel. Go ahead and show you guys. Power seats, windows, locks, all work. Sitting at a little over 129,000 miles. All the gauges work, all the lights work. Heater works, AC might work, but unfortunately the cylinder in the front over there was hitting the accumulator and sprung a leak. 6-switch setup, 3 pumps, 6 batteries. So I'll go ahead and show you guys the trunk here soon. We've got the retro stereo. So this does have the RCA outs and everything. Bluetooth, you know what I mean. Interior, pretty clean. Got the chandelier, you know what I mean, with the LEDs inside. It has LEDs actually like all the way around the interior and the exterior. But just to kind of show you guys like the cleanliness of it, you know, like the whole inside is very clean. Go ahead and, oh wait, gotta have the key on. And then we can hit our pop trunk. That's player. So, pop trunk. Look at them 13s shining, baby. Got the Caprice little cover here. Go ahead and open up our trunk. That's basically it. Like I said, 3 pumps, 6 batteries. Pretty decent little setup. Sound wise, we've got the Power Acoustic 5-channel, which is powering all the inside speakers as well as this little sub. So the little sub, I believe, is to be like an 8-inch little kicker comp R, which is also, like I said, powered off of the 5-channel. We do have some accumulators here that he gave me. He said that somebody redid his setup, right? Because it was originally probably like a 2-pump setup. So they added the 3rd pump. So it was basically like redone, he said, right? Which ain't bad, you know. I like it. It does have, you know, the ground cable here that runs outside the trunk. You know, something like that or so. Maybe even like that. You know what I mean? So that's cool. Nothing too wild though. But it basically just sits right here for now. So we'll probably try to get these accumulators tied back in on the rear cylinders. It does have the high-low dumps all the way around. So 1 for each rear pump, and we've got 2 of them on our front pump here. You know what I mean? Pretty clean, decent looking setup. It was redone by Bad Boys Customs. So, I mean, you know, shout out to them, I guess. But, like I said, it has all of that done. The rear arches have been done, as you can see here. 14-inch cylinders, power balls, adjustable 4-link control arms, I guess, whatever you want to call them. You can kind of see them here. Yeah. So it's not bad. I do want to get the car to lay more, honestly, because that's the goal for this car, is to basically get it to be actually low, you know, for those lowrider nights. You know what I'm talking about? The front, on the previous Caprice, we went ahead and did the extended ball joints to be able to get it higher. So just for reference, that is locked up in the front with 1-inch control arms, you know, so it would only be less without that, if that makes any type of sense, you know. But the doors close real nice. It's just a pretty clean car overall. The speakers back here were redone because they're normally off to the sides, so those now clear the cylinders, which are back here, because he said that the cylinders used to hit or something like that. But pretty decent setup. Like I said, it does 3-wheel both sides, so I'll go ahead and kind of show you guys that. But first, we'll go ahead and dump the back down for you. So the back, the slowdowns are not the greatest. So, like I said, the slowdowns are not the greatest. So it goes down kind of fast. Whenever I first got it, it didn't even go down like evenly. So we got it going down even. But with having the third pump and individual rear control, we can basically come over here for the 3-wheel. If it'll focus for you. Oh yeah. So we're going to go ahead and set up, I don't know why, but this is front, back, and then this is passenger front, driver front, passenger rear, driver rear. I don't know why they're set up like that, so just bear with me. But I'm going to go ahead and hit the 3 for you. Go ahead and show you what that looks like. Ooh. Okay. So there you have it. Caprice up on 3 with that rear third pump. Like I said, 14-inch cylinders. Like I said, you know what I mean? So basically we could kind of come in here and you could see how big our coil is. And it's basically like throwing the car over, because our coil is not even like maxing. I don't know how to explain it. But we do have these spherical bearings type joints down here. Kind of hard to see, but got rid of the rubber. And then here you could see our adjustable lower trailing arms. Still have e-brake, it looks like. But yeah, like I said, I do want to clear out the back springs and get them smaller. I don't know if it'll still 3-wheel. But as you can see, we're like maxing out this control arm with these 14s. It's like literally like pushing down. So that's basically, I want to say, how it's 3-wheeling. So if we lose a little bit of height from the springs, I don't know if it'll still 3 low key, you know. But yeah, I mean, it doesn't lay down as much as you would think. I would like it for it to lay down more, putting them 13s to the concrete, you know what I mean? So she's not a bad little car. Runs and drives really good, 305, you know what I mean? Mr. 305. But that's how it is. She doesn't have a bridge, neither, so it's kind of sketch. Like, I mean, if you look up in there, it looks like they did kind of reinforce the factory pockets, which I can kind of show you, but we might do something about that, boys. Let me go ahead and set her back down. I'll bring you guys right back. Oh yeah, so like I said, pretty clean car, man. She could use a little bit more low. I'll go to the other side. So the front is like not terrible, you know, could use another inch or two of come down. But the back, like I said, the guy, he had somebody redo it for him in the back. So now it sits up a little bit. But like I said, I don't know if I take some spring out of the back to get the back to sit down lower, because honestly a good like 4 inch in the back would be sick, you know. I want the car to be like as low as possible, no key, you know. The front, like I said, is not terrible, just like a couple inches out of the spring, you know. But the rear is my issue, which I mean honestly the 3-wheel stuff is not, you know, like it's not much of a priority, because I don't know if you've seen the tire over here. Whenever I first got the car, I did indeed, you know, swap it. So this one here, as you can see, has been 3-wheeled on a good bit and was on the front, so I swapped it. Now we got this bad daddy tire up here, which I don't know if you guys could see, but it's like they're basically new. Like all the tires are basically new except this one, which the tread ain't bad. Maybe touch it up with like a marker or something. I might do that, I don't know. But without rambling on so much on the new Ranfla, basically I want it to be low though. There is a YouTube video of a 2-door Caprice by the homie Shot by Shan, you know, so if you go ahead and search that up, or just search up like lowrider Caprice or whatever, there is one that's really low, you know what I mean. And I'd like for it to be like as low as possible while still being able to drive. Does that make sense? Like not fully laid out, but definitely like a good bit lower, like 2 inch or so in the front and like 4 in the back, to just get this thing real beasled out, you know. I want it to be slammed. That's the goal for this one. But like I said, this is very daily drivable, super nice car to drive. It runs and drives very, very well. It doesn't feel so crazy. But I think because the other Caprice had the long 4-link, you know, so it just felt unstable, you know what I mean? Like every ride out could have been your last, you know what I'm saying? But I do want it to lay lower. Also, with these 14-inch cylinders, it maxes out the 4-link before it actually maxes out the cylinders, so that's pretty scary. And whenever it does that, it makes your rear end like shoot up or shoot down, I don't remember, I think down low-key, and it'll bind the drive shaft U-joints. So that's something you always got to worry about with this car. So I'm thinking if I take out enough spring, you know, like 4 inches worth of spring, it might help with that. Because I'd really like to, you know, like not be faded one day and like lock up the back too much, and it does that. So that's kind of scary. But damn, I can't get over it. I think it's pretty clean. Paint wise, body wise, it's definitely cleaner than the other one. It does appear that like the pinstriping and the silver leafing was done over the paint. So some of the leaf is kind of gone here. I don't know how to feel about that. But otherwise, you know, most of the car looks cool. Maybe it was somebody's first car that they tried to stripe or whatever. But clean though, I'd say, you know. Real clean. It does have this nice scratch right there. Might try to touch that up or something. But other than that, like I said, real clean. Damn, I feel like I'm just rambling on, boys. I don't know if you guys seen the little ball in the trunk. There was a red little ball like next to the pumps. That's actually like a flame buster or something like that. I guess, you know, safety was real big on these guys' priorities. So we've got the extinguisher back here as well. And I'll probably end up putting my plaque in here. But I mean, I just want to kind of showcase to you guys how clean the interior is. Like the whole car is just real sick and clean, you know. And yeah, just in general, boys, I mean the 6 battery setup compared to the 8 on the other one, I mean, I feel like the front still gets up pretty nasty, you know. I'd say. See, like she hopped off the floor real easy there, you know. I guarantee you she came off the floor. I felt it. I lived it. You know what I mean? But that's currently how she looks, with the front up and the back down. As you know, I'm more of an actual low rider type guy, so if we can take some spring out of the back, that'd be beautiful. But the front, I mean, like I said, it just needs a little bit of spring out of it. It looks like they just threw in some pre-cuts. So I'm going to just pre-cut them some more, you feel me? Shouldn't be too bad. It looks like we may have to make some clearance here. It looks like they already made some clearance. So hopefully this is old. Damn, they cut it like dookie. But either way, the frame painted up in here. I don't know if you guys caught that. Let's see if I can showcase it. There you go. And then the back is black because, like I said, somebody plated it or whatever to reinforce it. But it's not bad, you know. It's got that nice little steering billet setup. And the turn, not the turn signal, but the column adjuster is chrome. The shifter is chrome billet or whatever. It's got the blue LEDs all the way around. It's got blue LED lighting all underneath of it and inside of it. You know, for those nighttime cruises. And then from back here, you can see the roof blanging. La Otra on the trunk. So we went from La Negra to La Otra. Not too bad. And then obviously no booty kit on this one, which I think looks super clean. The 84 taillights look super clean. And they do have like the blue paint in them that is like, you know, color matched. Kind of showcase that for you guys. Somebody got down with that little blue paint, you know what I mean? Because they went up, they got the headlight here, the emblem, super clean looking, you know, I think anyways. I like that. But otherwise it looks pretty stock, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Kind of made this a long video, just excited to kind of start getting down. Whenever I got it, the headlights didn't work, so I had to do some modifications already, some repairs or whatever. But I got that in the next video for you guys coming up, so make sure to stay tuned for that. I'll catch y'all in the next one, baby.